2023, and that's Victor Yeimo. And I don't know if we've got the slide coming up in relation to Mr. Yeimo, but I'm pleased to say that there'll be, just to give you a bit of a roadmap for this evening, there's 3 awards, and we're also very lucky to have, very fortunate to have Nick McKenzie, the award-winning investigative journalist, giving a keynote address at the end of the evening. So you'll hear first the award, from the award winners, the empty chair, then we'll have a break, and then we'll have the Young Voltaire winners and an acknowledgement of Sophie Trevitt winning the Voltaire Human Rights Award for this year. And then we'll have a break, and then we'll come back and do and welcome Nick McKenzie to give the keynote. So that's the plan. And so without further ado, I'd like to welcome Julia Kretzenbacher, our immediate past president, to the stage to say some words about Victor Yeimo and his advocacy, why he's such a deserving winner of the Voltaire Empty Chair Award for 2023.
Good evening, everyone. I'd also like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land that we're on this evening, the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nations. And I pay my respects to their elders, past and present, as well as any First Nations people present this evening. The Voltaire Empty Chair Award was established in 2016 and is presented to a person who is worthy of receiving the Voltaire Human Rights Award or the Young Voltaire Human Rights Award, but cannot be present to receive the award due to the consequences of their advocacy for human rights, free speech and civil liberties. Previous recipients of the Empty Chair Award have included Mehdi Ali, Bernard Collaery and Witness Day, Nazarene Sichaday, Barouz Bashani and the cartoonist Ethan Fish. This year, it is Winner Victoria's great honour to award the 2023 Empty Chair Award to Victor Yeimo. Mr. Yeimo is a strong advocate for West Papua's independence from Indonesia. He is an international spokesperson for the National Committee for West Papua and Papuan People's Petition. Mr. Yeimo is a staunch pro-independence activist and human rights defender. He has been on the Indonesian authorities' wanted list since he led the civil resistance in West Papua. He's been arrested and imprisoned 3 times in October 2009, May 2013 and May 2021 for exercising his civil rights and leading peaceful protest marches. Mr. Yeimo's most recent arrest and imprisonment was on charges of treason for leading peaceful protests against racial discrimination in West Papua in 2019. He was accused of being a mastermind behind the riots that shook West Papua that was sparked by the Surabaya incident. In custody, he was placed into solitary confinement for 3 months, where he had limited access to lawyers and family, as well as a lack of medical treatment for his deteriorating health. On the 5th of May this year, a panel of judges from the Jayapura District Court ruled that Mr. Yeimo was not guilty of treason. However, they found him guilty of violating Article 155 of the Criminal Code, which criminalises any person who disseminates, openly demonstrates or puts up a writing where feelings of hostility, hatred or contempt against the government of Indonesia are expressed, with the intent to give publicity to that dissemination. Mr. Yeimo was sentenced to 8 months in prison for that offence. That finding of guilt was controversial, not only because he was not originally charged with that offence of contravening Article 155, but that article was actually held to be unconstitutional by Indonesia's Constitutional Court in 2007. On the 12th of May this year, the public prosecutor and the Law Enforcement and Human Rights Coalition for Papua, who were acting as Mr. Yeimo's legal representatives, filed appeals against the District Court ruling. The Jayapura High Court overturned the District Court verdict on the 5th of July this year and instead found that Mr. Yeimo had been proven to have committed treason. By that High Court, he was sentenced to 1 year's imprisonment and he ultimately spent 28 months in custody simply for exercising his civil rights. He was released this year on the 23rd of September. Thousands of Papuans celebrated Yeimo's release in the Winner Stadium in Jayapura. We are honoured that Mr. Yeimo has accepted the 2023 Winner Victoria Empty Chair Award. And we're very lucky this evening that to accept the award on his behalf, we have Mr. Ronnie Carini, one of Mr. Yeimo's good friends, here this evening. Thank you.